Good afternoon and welcome back. It's a balmy summer afternoon here in Abington, Massachusetts. My name is John. I am Orphan Car Garage, and I'm located in Abington, Massachusetts, about 30 minutes south of Boston. And of course, what we do here is try to find the most interesting, unique, and affordable classic and special interest cars that money can buy. The car here in front of us, of course, is no exception. Profiling for you today, a 1978 Lincoln Continental town car. In probably one of the best colors possible. Wedgewood blue from the factory. In fact, it's a triple blue car. You've got the Wedgewood blue paint with a blue vinyl roof that's very complementary to the Wedgewood blue, and a blue luxurious crushed velour interior. So we have a triple blue 1978 town car Continental. Just a real pretty car. Little backstory on this car: it was purchased new in the state of Georgia by a funeral home. That funeral home kept ownership of this car until 2003. Gentleman here in Massachusetts purchased it from the funeral home, flew to Georgia and drove the car home, and used it here in Massachusetts as a collector fun vehicle, never having it exposed to harsh weather. So as a result, we have a very clean, rust-free example of a 78 Lincoln. The car is not completely original. There was some restoration work done to it. I believe the paint has been done. I believe the car has been repainted. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm about 90% sure that the car has been repainted, and beautifully. Really can't find any flaws on the paint. That's what almost led us to believe it could be original, but I don't believe it's original. The most recent owner's widow told us that she thought he had it painted, and it does look like it may have been painted, but beautifully so. He spent a lot of money on this car. We've got tons and tons and tons of receipts dating back to 2003 when he purchased it. One of those receipts includes the replacement of this vinyl roof in the correct grain. Beautifully done, padded. You'll notice there's no stains or rust under there, which is very common on these cars. You'll be hard pressed to find many flaws on this car at all. There is one right here, some cracked paint on that filler. That's what leads me to believe the car may have been resprayed, but maybe not. Maybe just the fillers were replaced and sprayed. I just don't know. It's a beautiful car regardless. That's the only spot on those fillers that is like that, front and rear. The rest of them are in beautiful condition. Just a really nice shape. The car is obviously triple blue, Wedgewood on the paint, a nice contrasting vinyl roof, and blue velour interior. What's better than that? Lincoln sold a lot of these in 1978. About 67,000 Continentals were sold. Not too shabby, but as the 80s marched on, cars became downsized, including the Lincolns, and these cars sort of fell out of favor with American drivers. And as a result, they sort of became inexpensive used cars, hand-me-downs. Sadly, a lot of these was subjected to demolition derbies. So because of that, not a whole lot of really nice examples survive today. This is an exception. We'll get inside the car here, and all the power accessories in this car work. The power seat, the power locks, the power mirrors, power windows, they all work fine. I'm sorry, it doesn't have power mirrors, it has remote mirrors, and they work fine. All the power accessories work. Car has the factory AM/FM 8-track with the original demo tape. So the original demo tape was in the glove box of this car. The air conditioning blows cold air. The seats are in terrific condition. Door panels, driver's door has a little bit of wear. A little bit of discoloration there on the armrest, but that's it. The rest of them are in really nice shape. That cool fold down armrest in the back. I believe I have a receipt for the replacement headliner. So the headliner's been replaced, always with the correct Ford OE parts or reproductions. Now, one thing I want to point out, the odometer in this car shows 65,114 miles. Our Massachusetts title that we have for the vehicle shows, I believe, 86,000 miles. Why that is, I don't know. You never quite know how mileage gets put on titles. Many states don't put mileage on titles for old vehicles for reasons like this. There's really no explanation, maybe a clerical error at one point, but just wanted you to know that our title shows 84 or 86,000 miles and the odometer shows 65. Under the hood, we've got the big 460 V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor. Very nice, clean, well-sorted engine bay. 1978, by the way, was the last year for the 460. In 1979, the Continental got the 400 only. So the 1978 is really the one you want. Very few, if any, flaws on this car as we walk around. I already pointed out one, that rear filler there. That could be easily touched up. There's a little scratch in the door over here. The very front of the right rear door. There's a scratch there. And then there's a tiny little bubble here on the quarter panel just behind the right rear door. That's it. That is it. This car is really, really clean and straight. The undercarriage is spotless. The chrome is like new. Definitely a well-loved car. We can assume that the funeral home purchased it to transport clients to and from funeral homes and cemeteries. So this car lived a fairly charmed life. Obviously, those cars are always well kept. That signature rear opera window there in the back. Again, nice door panels, nice upholstery. I was going to say the back seat looks like it's never been sat in, but we have to assume it was. After all, this was probably used to transport clients at the funeral home. I'll start it up for you now. We'll do one quick last walk around. Starts right up and runs nice. The gas gauge doesn't currently work, but we have a sending unit on order. So presumably by the time this car is delivered to its next owner, that gas gauge will be operational. The Cartier clock actually works today. The Cartier clock actually works. For how long, we don't know. Nice running car. Always very well maintained. No crazy noises or smoke. Nice dual exhaust. Again, I just want to point out how nice the trim and the chrome is on this car. Really, really nice. Very obviously a Southern car, and one that's always been garaged. One side note, we do have the full-size wheel covers that this car probably came with. I do have them and they'll go with the car. We also have a custom car cover for the vehicle that will go with the car. That will be included in the trunk. So you'll get 2 sets of hubcaps, these accessory wire wheels, and the original full wheel discs. Those will come with the car. So there you have it. 1978 Lincoln Town Car Continental, a Lincoln Continental Town Car to be exact. Orphan car garage pricing for this Lincoln, $10,900. Go online and see what other dealers are getting for these cars. You'll be amazed. $10,900 is an outstanding deal. People will think you paid far, far more. This car really needs nothing to speak of. Drive it anywhere. It's completely reliable. We've had it checked out mechanically. We've changed the oil. The air conditioning works. I get that question all the time. Give me a call, 508-954-8090. Check us out on the web, orphancargarage.com. Find us on Facebook. Subscribe to us here. We got a lot of cool stuff in the pipeline coming up. Need transportation, let me know. Just shoot me your zip code. I'll get back to you with a quick quote on that. We can do it very reasonably. You'd be surprised. Or fly in and drive it home. That's it for now. We'll chat soon. Thank you.